so this is a video that's long overdue. I probably mentioned it in probably at this point all of my videos just about that the Stormblade is probably one of the, well, actually no, it is my favorite melee in Save the World, and I just love it. I think I was the whole reason why the Stormblade got a praise and the crit explosion whiteout Fiona build was created and whatnot. So basically, to sum up, what happened was I love the Stormblade. I praised it to a friend. He created this entire sheet. I don't know if I could find the link for it, but I'll try. And he created an entire sheet to calculate the amount of crit explosions that you can actually get, which is crazy. And it's a lot, especially with whiteout Fiona in lead. But Stormblade is really insane, and that kind of caused the whole idea with Beast making the loadout and the whole thing. And I just enjoy it. The entire loadout itself, even prior to the loadout existing, I really did enjoy it, and it was really fun. So we're going to be running a double attack speed because we want the crit explosions to occur as fast or as current as or as much as possible, and then damage to miss monsters and bosses, and then of course the crit explosion in for the 6th perk, which surprisingly enough, there's only 9 weapons that have crit explosion, and this is a base game weapon that actually does have crit explosions, which is actually kind of insane. Now the loadout itself is actually pretty self-explanatory, sort of. Whiteout Fiona increases your critical rating of swords, axes, and scythes by 45, which basically every time you crit, the crit explosions occur, so we want as much crit explosions as possible. And then Totally Rocking Out just increases our damage and our attack speed in general, so we're going to be running that along with Fumble, since Fumble gives us that increased or activates Totally Rocking Out along with health and whatnot, since we're running the team perk Totally Rocking Out. And then we got Soaring Claws, which basically gives us more damage when we have more health. And then Monster Smash increases our life leech, so every time we hit an enemy actually gives us health back, and it's actually kind of nice. Life leech is actually really fun. And then of course Corrosive Strikes, which melee critical hits applied, 30% snare, and affliction, which deals 37% of damage dealt each second for 3 seconds. So over time, we're just going to be killing enemies. This loadout actually has been really praised and loved by many people, so I don't know why I haven't covered it. But otherwise, let's jump into the mission, and let me show you what this weapon can actually do. All right, we're in the mission, and I found an encampment right next to the objective. Now, I'm going to show you. So whenever as you see, whenever we crit, it explodes, which is insane to think about, because every time we crit, which is very often since we're running whiteout Fiona in lead, you can see the explosion just kills those nearby enemies. Even with death pools, I get my health back almost instantly just because of Monster Smash, which is very nice. And that encampment is gonzo. But honestly, I really think this would just be just showcased well whenever the objective starts. So let's just jump right into the defense. All right, so the mission is started, and I forgot my music was on. Hopefully it didn't go in the VOD. I think I have the recordings off, but this is perfect. This is like an open field. Okay, wait, what the heck? Is someone shooting a Xeon bow? Looked like I chained there for a second, but you can't even chain on many weapons. But as you can see, it is just nice. Once Rockin' Rift is activated, or Totally Rockin' Out is activated, it's actually quite nice. Okay, wait, one of my weapons already broke. Yeah, the one thing about running double attack speed and doing an insane amount of damage, your melee weapons tend to break really, really fast. Like, I think I've gone through like probably around 100 Stormblades at this point. I have this loadout always saved just due to the fact that I love it so much. I run it every once in a while if there's a smokescreen mission or something like that. I actually really, really enjoy it. So that's why I constantly have the loadout just on in general. But as you can see, Smash right here, it doesn't really do great against bigger targets if a Smasher doesn't want to run away, okay? But it does decent amount of damage. I mean, I will give you that. I mean, like, against tinier enemies, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just, oh, the crit explosion. Also, on bigger targets, it's kind of hard to get the crit explosions to occur, because the whole point of this loadout is to get the crit explosions to occur. Like, the whiteout Fiona in lead causes it to occur more. Now, hitting an enemy, you know, over and over, it's kind of hard for it to, you know, like a Smasher, it's kind of hard for it to occur, but it does happen. And, you know, if you get lucky on a Smasher, you can actually decently kill it pretty fast. Ooh, fumble kicked in. Yeah, let me get those fumbles. But yeah, fumble also is a big thing. Like, sometimes I don't even notice that I step on the footballs, because the footballs just randomly spawn and I don't even notice them. They'll just be on the ground, and then I just see that I've Totally Rocking Out activated, and I'm like, hey, I'll take it. Also, the little health that comes with it, with running Totally Rockin' and for your team perk, is actually kind of nice. It's nice knowing that you actually have a decent amount of health return. And Monster Smash also makes up for that. Honestly, the fumble isn't really the main target of getting health back. but it definitely is helpful at some points. But Monster Smash is the bigger point, since you basically get life leech, and the more damage you do, the more health you get back, pretty much. So as you can see, like, I'm setting a death pool, but like, I got all of my health back, and I'm keeping that health. And honestly, with those Loadout too, you never have shield. You will never have shield. It is just like the one thing that you get used to. And this playstyle was actually kind of like worrisome for me at first, because I was never really like, I'm a Xeon bow user. I like standing back, shooting enemies from a distance, doing an insane amount of damage. But once I got to the use of the idea that I have to keep killing enemies in order to get my health back and play very aggressive, you kind of get the sense of like fun. You have fun with it. The Stormblade just, it gets interesting. It's just really fun, super fast, as long as you're in the enemy's face, in their spawn, killing those enemies. Even if it's an RTD where the circle closes and you're in the storm, like, you still get a decent amount of health back. Like, as you can see, like right there, I have lower health, but like this group of enemies, as long as I get to them and I get to them, I get my health back. Like not too bad. Like, even against propane's, like, okay, well, that one killed me, but against propane's a little rough, because if you're low health, you're pretty much dead. However, you kill it fast enough, like this one. Okay, well, he already threw it, but usually you can kill the enemy before it throws it. But yeah, just like nurses, like any enemy, it pretty much fries. Now, I think I was looking at the stats on it, and I believe the crit chance with boom base, or without boom base, it was like 50.5%. With boom base, I believe it's like 53%. No, it's 70 right now. Oh, it's because Totally Rockin' was activated. So if Totally Rockin' wasn't activated, I believe it would have been 50. So let me look at it. So yeah, 56% with boom base. Without boom base, it's around 50%, and then with Totally Rockin' Out activated, it's that 76%. What was it, 75, 76, which is an insane amount. So you almost guaranteed that crit explosion, which is nice. That means out of every 4 hits, you're guaranteed a crit explosion every 3. So which is not too bad. So honestly, I think I've pretty much showed what you want to see. I'm gonna wait until the mini boss. Hopefully it's a smoke screen, so I can showcase this weapon and it's all this glory. Otherwise, I will see you when the mini boss spawns. All right, so the mini boss has spawned. Now, I don't know if it's a smoke screen. No, it's a nature building blocker, shield breaker, berserker. But I'm gonna let Beast do his thing real quick. But as you can see, I mean, like, it does a decent amount of damage. Oh man, that Silent Spectre is like wild. Holy. But with the crit explosion, just look, like the combination with it. It just kills me. It's nice. Like, once the crit explosions occur, it is an insane amount of damage, and with the crit chance usually being around 75% with Totally Rockin' Out activated is actually insane. It really is. Like, almost 100% chance. I wonder if I could get it. I wonder if I ran wafers and support instead of like, I don't know what I could replace, but if I ran wafers, or no, because Totally Rockin' Activate, no. I wonder if there's any other thing that can increase my crit chance, because 100% crit chance with 100% crit chance with a crit explosion weapon, like, 100% chance of getting that crit explosion is just like insane to think about. It really just makes me like think, is there an actual way I can do that? Is there a way I can make this weapon literally as good as it can be? I'm gonna actually have to see, because I think this is the best loadout that you can have for the Stormblade. But I mean, hey, maybe something got overlooked. Maybe we could find something different and maybe make the loadout even better than what it already is. So I want that Totally Rockin' activated because I want to see the exact amount. So 56%, that's without Totally Rockin' activated. Let me throw a turret down, get some of these kills. Let me get that health back. I want Totally Rockin' Out activated. Come on. Almost there. Kill these enemies. Maybe it'll activate. Okay, no. It didn't. I don't know if it was activated or not. I want to see. I really want to see the exact amount. I'll probably have to go back and check, but I think it was around 76-75%, which honestly is really insane. Like I said, you basically crit almost every other swing, if not every swing. So and as long as you're killing those enemies, that life leech just kicks in and it's very fun. And now I'm very surprised that I haven't done a video on this before. So if you guys haven't already, subscribe, like the video. If you want any more future content, it does help when you subscribe, and use code Mattio in the item shop because that helps even more. Otherwise, that is it for the Stormblade. It is a weapon that I'll praise forever and ever and ever and in the future and whatnot. Otherwise, thank you for watching. You guys have an amazing day wherever you are, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, like I said. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.